हेलो, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। यार मैं काफ़ी देर बाद फिर से स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ और आई नो मैंने काफ़ी देर से कोई वीडियो नहीं बनाई बट हेयर आई एम। एक्चुअली मैं इसलिए आया हूँ क्योंकि एक गेमिंग की कन्वेंशन हो रही है ऑनलाइन इस वक्त, जिसका नाम है समर गेम फेस्ट तो मैंने कहा आप लोगों के साथ साथ मैं तो वॉच कर ही रहा हूँ, क्यों ना आपके साथ भी वॉच करूँ। इससे पहले जो मैंने वीडियो डाली थी वो बेसिकली मेरी टेस्ट स्ट्रीम थी, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था, काफ़ी देर बाद कर रहा हूँ तो मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि यार मैं किस तरीके से जो है वो स्ट्रीम करूँ। तो इस वक्त मैंने कुछ भी नहीं खोला हुआ, मैं बहुत जल्दी जल्दी जो है वो सारा कुछ ओपन किया और अभी इससे पहले स्ट्रीट फाइटर दिखाई है उन्होंने और अभी कोई नेक्स्ट गेम दिखा रहे हैं। आई थिंक ये कैलिस्टो प्रोटोकॉल है। यस, दिसंबर में आनी है ये गेम और मैं काफ़ी एक्साइटेड हूँ इस गेम के लिए, क्योंकि इससे गेम से मुझे डेड स्पेस की बहुत ज़्यादा वाइब्स आ रही हैं।
Take the lead.
Oh, this ain't good. What we found was a new kind of evil, and it found us first.
What the?
This wasn't human.
Retreat! Retreat! Willis! Open fire! Go! 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 Alvarez! Through that door! Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
एक्चुअली अभी मैं बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, इसलिए एक तो लाइट गई हुई है और मे भी आपको पीछे से काफ़ी ज़्यादा शोर आ रहा होगा यार, क्योंकि लाइट गई हुई है तो मैं एसी नहीं चला सकता, बट पीसी चलाया हुआ है। और आई होप आप इंजॉय कर रहे होंगे यार शो। मैं देखना चाह रहा हूँ यार कि चैट को किस तरीके से एक्टिवेट करना है, मुझे वो समझ नहीं आ रही। इस शो में से मैं कुछ ज़्यादा एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे पता है ये शिट तरीन शो होगा, बट स्टिल यार जो भी शो आता है मैं देखता ज़रूर हूँ। इसमें से सबसे बड़ी टेक जो है मुझे जो लग रहा है वो ऑलरेडी अभी अभी आई थिंक 1 घंटे पहले ही लीक हुई है, लास्ट ऑफ अस पार्ट 1, ठीक है, जो कि रीमेक आ रहा है। अब इसके बारे में बात करेंगे फ़िलहाल नहीं, और जो जिसके बारे में मैं सबसे ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड हूँ, अगर वो दिखा देते हैं तो क्या ही बात होगी। गॉड ऑफ वार की रिलीज़ डेट में बहुत वेट कर रहा हूँ। आई थिंक उन्होंने थोड़ा सा डिले किया, बट आई एम नॉट श्योर। बहरहाल फ़िलहाल मैं माइक थोड़ा ऑफ कर रहा हूँ, उतनी देर तक आप देखेंगे कौन कौन सी जो गेम्स हैं वो ये लोग दिखाते हैं। पता नहीं कोई देख भी रहा है कि नहीं।
Still the dead, Moon. Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth. just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
So you're just going to give it a read, and then you're going to control V to paste it, and hit apply. So what that's going to do...
ओके ठीक है यार, चैट आ गई है.
Just like you see mine, it's just populated.
मेरा थोड़ा गला खराब है. थैंक यू यार, थैंक यू फॉर सेइंग दैट. मैंने अभी चैट देख रहा हूँ मैं अपनी. इस वक्त अगर कोई चैट में बैठा हुआ है तो प्लीज़ हाय लिख के अभी सेंड करें.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Business Glenn. First of all,
Thank you.
congratulations. This game looks
Hey
absolutely
Violet
gorgeous.
Evergarden,
The fact that you have built this
hey
team,
Naeem,
this studio,
hey Subhan.
shipping this to December, all in COVID.
क्या हाल चाल है यार आप सबका?
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really appreciate it, Jack.
और लोड शेडिंग एंजॉय हो रही है कि नहीं हो रही?
Give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game recently, all these years now. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador.
यार थोड़ी माइक की भी सेटिंग मेरी नहीं है.
Studios, and I just want to
अल्लाह का शुक्र यार सुभान. दुआएं हैं यार
You
आपकी.
guys
Yeah, I know. But
बिल्कुल ठीक ठाक यार. नहीं मैं बिल्कुल ठीक ठाक. दुआएं यार आपकी.
to show this game, so people saw the
माइक
trailer
यार मैं रेजर का यूज़ कर रहा हूँ.
is that you just brought a raw
बट
game
मेरे ख्याल से फजूल माइक ही है
development,
अभी.
and people will be blown away that when they see it. Tell us a bit about
यार
what
लाइट का बड़ा इशू है यार.
couple minutes of, like I said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments.
पता नहीं पाकिस्तान का क्या बनेगा यार. मुझे तो समझ ही कुछ नहीं आ रही. डॉलर 200 पे पहुंचा हुआ है यार. बहरहाल ये चीज़ें तो हम आए दिन देखते रहते हैं. तो हम यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी गेमिंग जो है वो एंजॉय करने आए हैं. इन अनाउंसमेंट्स देखने आए हैं कि कौन कौन सी गेम जो है वो अनाउंस होती है. नहीं हाँ अच्छा अच्छा ठीक आ रही है बात. चलो ठीक है, अच्छी बात है.
Usually we'll kill our main character Jacob, and we're going to do it great. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything.
ये ऑलमोस्ट 2 घंटे का शो है तो इट्स ओके अगर आप में से किसी ने सोना है तो नो वरीज.
what you guys are shipping this year. This looks like a
बिल्कुल यार. लास्ट ऑफ अस जो है पीसी पे आ रही है. मेरे ख्याल से अभी अनाउंस होगी इसी में. ठीक है, पहले उसने PS5 पे आना. रीमेक आ रहा है 1 का. उसके बाद वो पीसी पे आएगी और उसके बाद देखना जो 2 है वो भी आ जाएगी. ये देखो ये गेम चेक करो यार. ये कैलिस्टो प्रोटोकॉल है. किसी ने डेड स्पेस खेली है? इसमें से उसकी बहुत वाइब्स आ रही हैं. बहुत अच्छी लग रही है. पीसी पे रीमेक आएगा. रिमास्टर्ड नहीं, रीमेक आएगा. गुड यार. ऑसम मैकेनिक्स. वो जिस तरीके से उसके दिसंबर हो रहे हैं हाथ. दैट्स ऑसम. ये रेजिडेंट इवल जैसी है. इसके अंदर से वाइब्स भी थोड़ी सी आ रही हैं. 3 गेम्स आ रही हैं. एक ये इवन हाँ डेड स्पेस का भी तो रीमेक आ रहा है. मैं भूल गया था सच. वेरी गुड. ये आ रही है. उसके बाद आई थिंक डेड स्पेस का रीमेक है. और उसके बाद जो है आपका रेजिडेंट इवल है. इस तरीके से हैं. एग्जैक्टली. शूट ऑफ द लिम्स. एक्चुअली इट इज़ डेड स्पेस यार, है ना? इट्स डेड स्पेस राइट कि कैलिस्टो प्रोटोकॉल है? मुझे ये समझ नहीं आ रही क्योंकि दोनों गेम्स इतनी सेम है। नहीं, ये कैलिस्टो प्रोटोकॉल है। हाँ हाँ, वही एग्जैक्टली यार, मैं खुद अभी परेशान हो गया था कि वो क्या है, बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा सिमिलैरिटी है दोनों गेम्स में।
All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2
यार
arrives.
बोरिंग गेम, कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी कौन खेलता है?
And returning to its
कौन खेलता है भाई कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी?
action game. And today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach, check in.
टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं फोर्टनाइट पे, मैं कभी फोर्टनाइट नहीं खेली। आई नो बच्चों की गेम है ये वो तो, लेकिन बट जब से उसके अंदर ज़ीरो बिल्ड मोड आया तो मैंने उसको भी ट्राई किया और आई एम लविंग इट। वैसे अस्सलाम वालेकुम ज़िशान, क्या हाल चाल है यार आपका?
We usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Soap,
Soap.
Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way. Inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
मैं फिट फाट यार, आप सुनाओ। यार टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैंने 2019 वाली भी नहीं खेली। मैंने वो बैटलफील्ड ली थी 2042 और मैंने एक मैच खेलने के बाद उसके बाद उसे दोबारा ऑन नहीं किया। बस यार वो ऐसे ही है, वो बस बेचारी की सब, बेचारी तो नहीं कहूँगा, ये तो लोग तो हर साल गेम नहीं निकालते हैं, उनके साथ होना ही ये चाहिए वैसे। ओके यार, गेम प्ले आ गया, देखो आप लोग ही जज करो उसको। मेरे ख्याल से तो अच्छा लग रहा है गेम प्ले।
Room clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Squatters, right side. Two above.
हाँ, ग्राफिक्स बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं।
Balcony door undone.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
We need to move fast. All Shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. Two copies, moving. We gotta roll. Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's no time. All Shadows. Missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover Reynolds. On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile was armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
और गाइस कैसे लग रही है आपको गेम और ये स्ट्रीम? आई नो ये बहुत ड्राई है यार, मैं बहुत देर से यूट्यूब पे नहीं आ रहा था, बट अगर ये किसी किस्म की कोई रिकॉन्सोलेशन है तो एक वीडियो अभी भी मेरे प्रीमियर में पड़ी हुई है जिसको मैं एडिट कर रहा था और वो मुझे उम्मीद है कि वो इसी वीक में मैं उसको अपलोड कर दूँगा। सो लेट्स सी यार क्या होता है।
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that. Moving. Reloading. They're forcing up. I'm moving. Containers are the only cover we have. Just don't get caught between them. Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner. Watch the container. X-ray down. Horse right. Channel 1, the missile's for Garage. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that. They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door. Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. This is Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute!
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
फाइनली ये नाइटमेयर ख़त्म हुआ यार। आई
That's what we're
ओह
talking
मार गए
about.
भाई।
Joining us now,
अब बात करने के बारे में आ गए, अब फिर मुझे लगता है सोना पड़ेगा। मैं सो गया था एक्चुअली।
Also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited.
मुझे इसका तो नहीं पता नहीं इसने गेम बनाई है कि नहीं बनाई, बट इस बंदे की टोपी बहुत ज़बरदस्त है।
Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, this I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous.
वैसे to be honest, अगर आपको इस बात का नहीं पता कि E3 आपको पता है, E3 एक कन्वेंशन होती थी जिसके ऊपर पहले सारी कंपनीज आती थी और उसके ऊपर आके पब्लिसिटी करती थी, मार्केटिंग करती थी और इन्वेस्टर्स भी उठाते थे वहाँ से। तो वो बहुत ही बड़ा गेमिंग का इवेंट होता था साल में एक दफ़ा। उसके ऊपर आपका निटेंडो भी होता था प्ले स्टेशन होता था, एक्सबॉक्स होता था, पीसी होता था, सब के सब एक ही जगह पे और स्ट्रीमिंग हो रही होती थी वहाँ पर, और वो लाइव होता था, ठीक है, वहाँ पर लोग जाते थे। बट अब वो अनफॉर्चुनेटली ख़त्म हो गया, बट सुनने में आ रहा है कि अगले साल फिर आ जाएगा। बट हुआ ये है कि ये जो बंदा है ना जिसके पास माइक है, इसका नाम है जियोफ काइली, इसने अपना शो बना लिया उसके कंपटीशन में जिसका नाम है समर गेम फेस्ट। तो अब ये जो है उसके कंपटीशन में आ गया और जो प्ले स्टेशन है और जो एक्सबॉक्स है, उन दोनों ने अपनी जो है गेमिंग कन्वेंशंस वो अलग कर दी। वो कहते हैं कि अब हम खुद ही किया करेंगे डिजिटल, हमें कहीं पे भी किसी के अंडर जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। तो एक तरीके से ये बैड इसलिए है क्योंकि अब ना उस तरीके से गेमिंग न्यूज़ का इम्पैक्ट नहीं होता जो कि एक ज़माने में होता था। बट ये मेरी अपनी थॉट है, मे बी बाकी लोग ऐसे ना समझते हों, बट मैं ये समझता था कि E3 वाज ग्रेट यार।
And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam.
हाँ हाँ
So, I mean, it's just a big
मैंने अब
moment.
देखा है, बिल्कुल उसकी कैब जैसी लग रही, जैसी लग रही है।
Before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us.
हाँ यार, E3 डाइड बिल्कुल, क्योंकि सारी कंपनीज अलग हो गई। अब वो कह तो रही हैं कि नेक्स्ट ईयर से फिर आएगा, बट क्या होगा मुझे तो ये समझ नहीं आ रही कि होगा क्या। ये बंदा अपनी कर रहा है, E3 में कौन आएगा फिर? वो सारी जो है ना डिवीजन हो जाएगी और फिर वो मज़ा नहीं आएगा जो पहले आता होता था।
Gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
मुझे नहीं पता ये कौन सी गेम है। आई डोंट थिंक सो कि मैंने बचपन में खेली है। एग्जैक्टली मैंने नहीं खेली, पहली दफ़ा देख रहा हूँ। फ्लैशबैक होगी कोई पुरानी गेम 30 साल बाद, बट ठीक है यार, इंडी गेम है। मैं इंडी गेम का इतना बड़ा फ़ैन भी नहीं हूँ।
Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited.
हाँ यार, इंडी गेम्स जो हैं वो मुझे भी नहीं पसंद, बहुत मुश्किल से पसंद आती। हाँ, मैं रेकमेंड ज़रूर करूँगा आपको, प्लेडेट स्टूडियोज़ है, उसकी इंडी गेम्स खेलो आप, वो आपको शायद पसंद आएंगे। अगर आपने शायद खेली भी हो उसकी। इनसाइड है, लिम्बो है, वो दोनों खेलो तुम्हें पसंद आएंगी। और वो अपनी न्यू गेम भी बना रहे हैं, बहुत फिट गेम्स हैं। ये भी पता नहीं कौन सी गेम है, आई एम नॉट श्योर। अच्छा फायर वॉच, हाँ यार फायर वॉच भी मैंने इसलिए नहीं खेली. आई थिंक वो 3D है ना, फर्स्ट पर्सन शूटर है वो, मतलब ऐसी है. आई एम नॉट श्योर, मेरे ख्याल से वही है.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solis, everything okay in there?
हाँ 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 हाँ, बिल्कुल 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 बिल्कुल, एग्जैक्टली. और एग्जैक्टली पॉइंट की बात की है, वो जो गेम थी वो डूम की कॉपी लग रही थी. बिल्कुल यार, वेरी गुड.
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh, man. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while. And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
And his job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I got to ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. Yeah. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out, James Tinsdale, with this brand new studio. So
यार बिल्कुल हाँ, मैंने ना एक्चुअली वो जो HDS 60 है ना एलगैटो का, वो भी मंगवा के रखा हुआ है. पहले मैंने एल्डन रिंग की भी करनी थी, बट क्योंकि वो गेम जो है वो फोकस बहुत ज़्यादा मांगती है और मैं जो हूँ मे बी मैं मल्टीटास्किंग जो है ना इतनी अच्छी तरीके से कर नहीं सकता हूँ. मैं एक काम को फोकस करके उसको ख़त्म करता हूँ, फिर नेक्स्ट काम, तो इसलिए मैं उसकी कर नहीं सका. बट गॉड ऑफ वार की मेरी पूरी कोशिश है और उम्मीद है कि मैं उसकी जो है ना लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग नहीं तो एटलीस्ट उसका गेम प्ले ज़रूर अपलोड करूँगा. विद क्या कहोगे तो विद कमेंटरी कर लूँगा, नहीं तो वैसे ही कर दूँगा.
Looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? What are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
Like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool to see.
Hello. क्या हाल चाल है यार आपका? हाँ यार, Resident Evil 4 के साथ तो बड़े हुए हैं यार वो उसके लिए तो बिल्कुल ही एक्साइटेड है. यू नो व्हाट, मैं ये भी सोच रहा था, अभी याद होगा आई थिंक इसी साल या पिछले साल उसका VR भी आया था, तो मैंने कहा यार व्हाई नॉट प्ले डैट, तो लेकिन बार मैंने नहीं किया. मे बी मैं उसको भी खेलूँ, बट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द टाइम. हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. रेजिडेंट इवल यार, मैंने पहली जो रेजिडेंट इवल आई थिंक पता नहीं 1 या 2 मुझे याद नहीं है, मैंने खेली ज़रूर थी बट एंड नहीं कर पाया था मैं. जो रेजिडेंट इवल पहली दफ़ा मैंने एंड की थी वो 4 थी. फोर के बाद मैंने 5 खेली, 5 के बाद 6, 7, 8 इस तरह करके जो है ना, और जितने ये रीमेक आए थे वो भी मैं साथ साथ जो है ना खेलता रहा. हाँ 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 बिल्कुल 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 बिल्कुल.
Doesn't that look great? That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Jeff? And what is up to the
ये रिकॉर्डेड होगा है ना, लाइव नहीं होगा ये रॉक.
around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise.
किस किस ने ब्लैक एडम का ट्रेलर देखा है और कौन कौन एक्साइटेड है उसके लिए? हाँ वही मैं सुन यही रहा था, 10 साल पहले गेम अनाउंस किया और गेम भी इतनी कोई ख़ास नहीं लग रही थी, वो नॉर्मल लग रही थी. वो पता नहीं यार क्या है, मुझे समझ नहीं आता ये जो गेमिंग इंडस्ट्री है और ये जो डेव्स हैं क्या करते रहते हैं.
Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also I got to say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam.
मेरी रोग जैसे ट्रेंड हो ना, मैं हर एक को हेडबट मारूं.
He is ruthless. He is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused.
यार ये रोग ने अपनी जो जोआ जो ड्रिंक है उसकी इतनी ज़्यादा पब्लिसिटी कर दी है, वो सिर्फ इसलिए आया है, उसने सिर्फ ये इसलिए दिया है कि वो अपनी पब्लिसिटी कर सके। और ये लो एक ट्रेलर, मूवी का ट्रेलर एट अ गेमिंग कन्वेंशन। ये बड़ा फिट सीन है।
That's up to you.
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket? He got a rocket. All black everything. You know my fresh coat.
Boring. यार व्हाट द हेल, अभी तक डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज नहीं देखी यार। एक बात बताऊँ, मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी थी। मैंने ना उसके बहुत ज़्यादा मिक्स रिव्यूज़ सुने थे, और एक रिव्यू मुझे बड़ा एक बंदे का अच्छा लगा था। वो कहता है कि यार मैं और मेरा दोस्त हम दोनों डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज देखने गए, और हम दोनों जो है ना मार्वल के बिगेस्ट फैंस हैं। तो कहता है कि मुझे जो है ना मार्वल की वो अभी तक की लीस्ट फेवरेट मूवी है वो मेरी, जबकि मेरे दोस्त की वो मोस्ट फेवरेट मूवी है। और टू बी ऑनेस्ट मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी थी वो। मतलब मैं ये समझ रहा था कि उसका जो लेवल था ना मेरे लिए वो वही था जो कि स्पाइडरमैन नो वे होम और एवेंजर्स का था। What the hell, Nintendo कहाँ से आ गया? एडवर्टाइजमेंट करने आए हैं बिल्कुल। ओके बॉयज़, एडवर्टाइजमेंट टाइम है, सारे जाके सो जाएं थोड़ी देर। अच्छा, डिज्नी प्लस चलता है पाकिस्तान में यार? यार अभी तो बहुत आनी है, ये वो बंदा कमाई इस तरीके से रहा है। अच्छा 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 अच्छा, ठीक ठीक ठीक। यार मैं सिर्फ अभी दो ही स्ट्रीमिंग सर्विसेज यूज़ कर रहा हूँ, एक अमेज़ॉन प्राइम और दूसरा जो है नेटफ्लिक्स। प्राइम इसलिए लिया है क्योंकि मैंने अमेज़ॉन से चीज़ें भी बाई करनी होती हैं, तो वो जो है ना चल जाता है।
We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
अच्छी अनाउंसमेंट्स जो है ना वो बिल्कुल शो के जो है ना एंड पे होंगी। तो ये और उसने कहा ये जो शो है वो 2 घंटे का है, तो अभी घंटा भी नहीं हुआ, ठीक है, 15 मिनट है, तो काफ़ी टाइम है अभी।
Okay, hurry. Now we're talking.
यार तुम्हें पता है मैं स्ट्रेंजर थिंग्स जो है ना वो सीज़न 4 बहुत स्लोली देख रहा हूँ। मैंने अभी तक उसकी जो है 4 एपिसोड्स देखी हैं और आई एम लविंग इट, ठीक है। एक्चुअली हुआ ये कि मैंने कहा यार बिंज वॉच नहीं कर रहा, एक दिन में सिर्फ एक एपिसोड, और बॉयज़ आ गया। बॉयज़ तो मेरा वैसे ही बहुत ही फेवरेट शो है, तो वो देखा मैंने, वो भी मैंने बिंज नहीं किया, वो भी 3 दिन लगा के 3 किस्तें देखी, ठीक है। तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। स्ट्रेंजर थिंग्स ने तो अपने आप को टॉप किया यार, और इवन बॉयज़ भी कर रहे हैं। बहुत ज़बरदस्त शो। अभी मिस मार्वल की भी किस्त आई हुई है और ओबी-वान की भी 4 किस्तें आई हुई हैं। नहीं नहीं यार, मैं ये समझता हूँ कि इंसान वेट करता है यार इतने साल एक चीज़ के आने का, उसको एक ही बारी में ख़त्म कर देना मुझे वो ज़रा भी जस्टिफाइबल लगता ही नहीं है कहीं से भी। तो इसलिए मैं कभी नहीं देखता। मैं इसीलिए गेम्स भी जो हैं जो आती हैं, गेम्स तो वैसे ही अब बड़े सालों बाद आती हैं, सीरीज़ मूवीज़ तो फिर भी ज़रा आ जाती हैं जल्दी। तो मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि स्वीट टाइम लूँ अपना और उस चीज़ को अच्छे तरीके से कंज्यूम करूँ। हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल, द बॉयज़ वही जो अमेज़ॉन प्राइम का है शो।
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
और हर साल ये होता है यार, इतनी सारी गेम्स अनाउंस होती हैं, बड़ी वो बन जाती हैं जी, लिस्ट बन जाती है। तो 2022 में ये गेम आ रही है, 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 आधी से ज़्यादा वो डिले होकर अगले साल में पड़ जाती हैं। फिर जो अगले साल के लिए अनाउंस हो रही होती हैं वो उससे अगले साल के लिए बढ़ जाती हैं। मुझे कभी भी समझ नहीं आएगी यार कि ये क्यों होता है। एक ज़माना था गेमों पे गेमें आती थी, क्वालिटी होती थी। बहरहाल यार आई थिंक अब गेम्स भी जो हैं वो AAA गेम्स जो हैं उनका बजट बहुत ज़्यादा होता है और काफ़ी ज़्यादा रिसोर्सेज लगते हैं, बट स्टिल यार मतलब मैं एक सिंपल सी बात करूँगा, ठीक है। एग्जैक्टली लास्ट ऑफ अस इज़ कमिंग टू PC, और अभी इसमें दिखाएंगे, अभी तो दिखाया नहीं उन्होंने। अच्छा हाँ, मैं बात ये कर रहा था कि मुझे इस बात की कभी समझ नहीं आएगी फॉर अ गेम लाइक गॉड ऑफ वार, जिसकी ऑलरेडी बेस बनी हुई है। गॉड ऑफ वार 2018 की बात कर रहा हूँ। 5 साल लगा के उन्होंने वो गेम बनाई है, ठीक है, और अब अगेन इट इज़ टेकिंग देम 4.5 years टू पुट आउट अ सीक्वल। मतलब कम ऑन, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई। कोविड की वजह से, कोविड भी ना अजीब ही यार। यहाँ पर कहते थे ना, यहाँ पर पाकिस्तान की बात करूँगा, कंपनीज को कहते थे ना कोविड, वो कहते थे यार तुमने जॉब करनी है तुम इधर आओ, कोविड शोविड कुछ नहीं होता, ठीक है, वो मानते ही नहीं थे.
Just to lower that barrier to entry, get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got.
तो वहाँ पर यार 2-2 साल बैठे हैं घर में, काम पता नहीं किस तरीके से कर रहे हैं, हो भी रहा नहीं हो रहा, चिलिंग हो रही है, चिलिंग की जा रही है. यार सुसाइड स्क्वाड के लिए मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ गेम के लिए, क्योंकि यार उसमें लिटरली जस्टिस लीग डाल दी उन्होंने, ठीक है. और अच्छा उस स्टूडियो के साथ भी मेरा वैसे ही बैर हो गया, ठीक है, क्योंकि उनकी लास्ट गेम 2016 में आई थी, आई थिंक ये 15 या 16 में आई थी, आई एम नॉट श्योर. और यार इट्स 2022, ठीक है, और उन्होंने वो भी डिले करके अगले साल कर दी है, जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ क्या गोथम नाइट्स.
Frost Giant Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you.
इंडी आधे से ज़्यादा इंडी गेम्स ही होनी है बॉयज.
Good morning, High Water Dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
The world ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Kids clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark. The wave was coming, but the sky.
यार मैंने अभी तक मिस मार्वल देखा नहीं है, तो मैं कुछ कह नहीं सकता, और जब तक मैं वो देखूंगा नहीं तो मैं कुछ है एग्जैक्टली उसे देखो, देख के खुद जज करो, कभी भी किसी की बात पे ना जाओ. हाँ ये मैंने भी सुना था कि उसमें इंडियन एक्टर्स बहुत ज़्यादा डाले हुए हैं, ये भी मैं एक जगह देख रहा था कि पाकिस्तानी हैं, वो पाकिस्तानी सुपर हीरो है, बेसिकली रूट्स उसकी पाकिस्तान की है, तो उसमें उन्होंने जो है बीच में इंडियंस को डाल दिया. खैर अब उनके लिए तो इंडिया पाकिस्तान सेम, वो तो पता नहीं डिफरेंशिएट भी नहीं कर पाएंगे, कर सकते होंगे. विदाउट एनी डाउट यार आई लव आर्कम सीरीज, बहुत फिट, बेस्ट बैटमैन गेम यार, मतलब यार उन्होंने ही रेवोल्यूशनाइज किया है सुपर हीरो की गेम्स को.
Trailer here today, but we're understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular,
boring.
Check this out.
जी हाँ सर जी, लाइट आ गई है.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
पहले बैटमैन आई है और उसके बाद स्पाइडरमैन आई है, और स्पाइडरमैन का भी जो आपका गेम प्ले है ना, जो फाइटिंग है, वो बहुत ज़्यादा इंस्पायर्ड है बैटमैन से, अगर आप उसे साइड बाय साइड कंपेयर करोगे तो. उनने ही बेस रखी है यार, बैटमैन की गेम ने ही बेस रखी है कि किस तरीके से सुपर हीरोज़ की गेम्स होनी चाहिए, और बहुत सारी गेम्स ने कॉपी किया इसको.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out. You don't know
इंडी गेम्स बहुत ज़्यादा होंगी बॉय, बहुत ज़्यादा होंगी.
we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
इस वक्त मैं ट्विटर पे हूँ और ट्विटर जो है वो भरा हुआ है, लिटरली भरा हुआ है वो लास्ट ऑफ अस रीमेक से. ठीक है, लोग बेसिकली ये कह रहे हैं कि किसी ने, और ये कब, ये तो बहुत पहले अनाउंस हुई थी यार. ये कौन सी थी? डेड आइलैंड है ये गेम. इन्होंने बंदा भी चेंज कर दिया, ये तो ग्राफिक भी चेंज कर दिए. ये क्या किया इन्होंने? आई थिंक ये वही गेम है, क्योंकि वो भी ऐसी शुरू होती है. ये क्या चीज़ है? ये तो नहीं, ये कोई पैरोडी है. ये क्या गेम है? इसमें गोट्स आ गए हैं. फंको पॉप की गेम आई थी यार, वो गियर्स पॉप की. डेड आइलैंड नहीं है ये, पता नहीं क्या है. आई एम नॉट श्योर. अच्छा, ओ यार ज़बरदस्त, वेरी गुड. गॉड सिमुलेटर 3, क्योंकि डेड आइलैंड 2 नहीं आ रही थी तो उन्होंने कितने ज़बरदस्त तरीके से उसका ट्रेलर निकाला है. वाह यार. अभी लोग, आप लोग जाके देखें डेड आइलैंड 2 का ट्रेलर. अच्छा, ये मिडनाइट सन्स, जब इन्होंने ट्रेलर दिखाया था CGI, आई वाज सो मच एक्साइटेड. और जब मुझे ये पता चला कि ये कार्ड गेम है तो आई वाज लाइक वाओ, ये क्या चीज़ है.
Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
This world has no hope under your watch.
Exactly, God's Island 2. We are Venom.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more. Mother won't hurt you.
What are the chances कि Elden Ring का ये DLC अनाउंस हो जाए? क्या ही बात होगी. ओह कूल स्पाइडरमैन, बट होगी नहीं. वो जो राइट साइड पे है उसका कॉस्ट्यूम इस तरह का लग रहा है, स्टेपन वुल्फ का, जस्ट लीग में जो था. हाँ एग्जैक्टली, सही कह रहे हो, बहुत मुश्किल है. और इवन विलेज की ही DLC आ जाए वो भी, इट्स गुड. अच्छा वांडा है वो. ओह यस, स्ट्रेंज डिफेंडर स्किन.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
ओ ये नोड थी उसको, स्पाइडरमैन 3 को.
And now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away.
नहीं यार, Stranger Things 4 अभी तक मैं पूरा नहीं देखा, सिर्फ 4 एपिसोड देखे हैं.
Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MBHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
हाँ, Cuphead की DLC आ रही है ना, बिल्कुल बड़ी देर बाद आ रही है, और मैंने तो बहुत एंजॉय की थी. अगर किसी ने नहीं खेली Cuphead तो यार प्लीज़ गिव इट अ ट्राई. बहुत अच्छी गेम है, बहुत मज़े की गेम है. जैसे प्रोपेगेंडा कार्टून्स होते थे, उस तरह की जो है उसका गेम प्ले है और उसका आर्ट स्टाइल है.
Of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Smile. Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans.
Xbox का जो शो है वो मुझे लगता है कि काफ़ी अच्छा होगा, क्योंकि उसके Xbox ने लिटरली कुछ भी नहीं किया अभी तक, यार कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे वो. बट आई एम श्योर कि उसके ऊपर अब कुछ रिलीज डेट्स आएंगी. अवाउड बहुत अच्छी लग रही थी और भी बहुत ज़बरदस्त गेम्स हैं उनके पास. लेट्स सी वो क्या करते हैं.
We're called Neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Boring.
Got 10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
अच्छा मज़े की बात पता है क्या ओके इट्स वियर्ड कि जो गेम्स होती है ना ये इंडी गेम्स ये सिर्फ अभी ही इसकी जो भी होता है अभी मार्केटिंग होती है इसके बाद ना तो ये पता होता है कि कब रिलीज़ हुई है और ना ये पता होता है कि इसके साथ हुआ क्या कोई खेल भी रहा है कि नहीं खेल रहा
Stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. It just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. And I know right now, anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know it's been a couple years, but Duviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now. For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
आजकल यार मैंने बताया ना मैं आजकल फोर्टनाइट खेल रहा हूँ इसके अलावा कुछ और नहीं खेल रहा मे बी डोटा में मैं वापस आऊँ जब बैटल पास आएगा वरना और कुछ खास नहीं खेल रहा है मैं और सिंगल प्लेयर तो कोई भी नहीं खेल रहा मैंने होराइजन छोड़ी हुई है एल्डन रिंग के बाद मैंने इसको हाथ ही नहीं लगाया
Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver And this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
माय गॉड यार, वैसे एक बात बताऊँ, मैं पहले से ही एंटिसिपेट कर रहा था कि देयर विल बी अ लॉट ऑफ इंडीज और बहुत बोरिंग गेम्स होंगे, एंड आई एम नॉट डिसअपॉइंटेड.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development.
कोई बात नहीं यार, आपने सोना है, आप बिल्कुल सो जाओ. मैं तो वैसे भी यार देखता हूँ जैसी मर्जी हो, बस बिकॉज आई लव वीडियो गेम्स, तो खैर है. और बल्कि थैंक यू यार सुभान, आपका आपने शुरू से लेके अभी तक आप स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो, बहुत शुक्रिया. माय मैन यार, नहीं यार ब्रो, मैं माइंड नहीं करूँगा अगर आपने जाना है, श्योर, बट थैंक यू सो मच यार। अगर आपने रुकना है देखो मेरे साथ, आई विल लविंग इट।
How far will you push humankind?
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals
Hogwarts Legacy, loving it. जो मैंने उसका ट्रेलर देखा था यार, आई वाज सोल्ड, कम्प्लीटली सोल्ड। मैं वैसे ही बहुत बड़ा पोर्टरेड हूँ, तो यस। एक ज़माने में मैं ये जो गेम आती थी ना सारी वन पीस की, मैं सारी खेलता था क्योंकि मेरे मोस्ट फेवरेट एनिमे हैं। बट इतनी ज़्यादा आना शुरू हो गई कि अब मैं समझता हूँ फजूल है, क्योंकि उसके अंदर कुछ भी नहीं करना होता था, एक ही चीज़ बार बार आपने करना होता था, वो बोर हो जाती है और बस इसलिए। हाँ एग्जैक्टली, मैंने उसके अंदर देखा था वो, आई थिंक वो एवाडा ग्रावला भी मारता है, तो यस।
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo.
एग्जैक्टली अब देखते हैं ना कि किस हद तक आपको वो अलाउ करते हैं कि आप क्या क्या कर सकते हैं। मैं यही देखना चाहता हूँ।
So that's our mission then, save the world.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
You nuts?
हर कोई भाई हर कोई करेगा, हर किसी ने करनी है।
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging is...
काश मेरे बाल इन भाई जैसे होते।
Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
हाँ वो अभी हॉलीडे 2022 है, वो मतलब एंड पे ही समझो, आई थिंक नवंबर दिसंबर।
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
ये गेम अच्छी लग रही थी मुझे.
If your whole family, you know, like.
But अगर ये PC पे आ रही है तो क्योंकि मैंने काफ़ी enjoy किया था Until Dawn को.
How can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature.
मैंने अभी तक उसका गेम प्ले नहीं देखा. कैसा है? वैसा ही होगा, सेम, है ना? हाँ वही ना, वो कह तो रहा है कि सक्सेसर है उसकी Until Dawn की, तो ऑलमोस्ट वैसा ही होगा.
Proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges.
Last 30 minutes remaining और believe me अभी तक कोई भी ऐसी अनाउंसमेंट नहीं थी कि जो कि इंटरेस्टिंग हो. अगर उसने लास्ट ऑफ अस को आखिरी के लिए रखा हुआ ना, तो यार मतलब वो क्या सरप्राइज हुआ यार.
Given how fragile you humans are,
चलो होपफुली अच्छी होगी वो फिर.
I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
हाँ वो है, बट वो ऑलरेडी यार मतलब ट्रेलर वगैरह सारा कुछ तो देख लिया, तो उसमें कुछ ऐसा नहीं था कि मैं ब्लोन अवे होता. वो तो पता ही है कि वो होगी अच्छी गेम. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, ये जो अभी गेम दिखा रहे हैं ना नाइटिंगेल, इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा पोटेंशियल लग रहा था, बट अब मुझे लग रहा है कि नहीं यार, अजीब सी लग रही है ये.
If these shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Nice.
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me.
We are so good
at this.
Which fool wanna challenge me? Got a pack on your back with a strap, can't relax cause you know there's no guarantee. I ain't never guessed, that's a fact, don't react to the test of the mass and the cap.
हाँ नहीं यार, वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ कि कुछ भी खास नहीं है.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
ये कौन सी गेम है? सेंट्स रो लग रही है मुझे.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Manufacturer of HL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
सेम यार, मैंने ट्राई की थी बट मुझे कभी भी पसंद नहीं आई.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
हर गेम मुझे डूम जैसी लगती है यार, फर्स्ट पर्सन.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place. Now! You finished here? Look for a way out.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
हेलो भी, मैंने बस छोड़ दी थी थोड़ी सी खेल के, बकवास लगी थी मुझे. ये देखता हूँ यार, ये ब्लूबर्ड टीम ने क्या बनाया.
beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
आउटलास्ट यार बहुत ड्रोनी गेम थी आउटलास्ट बहुत ड्रोनी गेम थी
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Okay, mixed feelings हैं I'm not sold about this game.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect
Gotham Knights के बारे में क्या कहना है यार आपका?
Let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
हाँ एमनेजिया बहुत वो ड्रोनी गेम थी इवल विदिन ठीक थी तो ड्रोनी नहीं थी इतनी एग्जैक्टली रेजिडेंट इवल 7 पहले मैं कहने लगा था
Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on beloved Knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
बहुत देर पहले खेली थी यार अब तो मैं भूल भी गया हूँ
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Customization.
I got this, Bruce.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली डाउनग्रेड ही लग रही है अब तो बिल्कुल बट स्टिल आई विल प्ले इट यार
And now we welcome, who it is, Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog.
ये कहाँ से आ गया भाई लास्ट ऑफ अस अनाउंस करने आए हैं
And
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things of Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June. It's a 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still have fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone?
नहीं यार
Yeah, so
स्पाइडरमैन खेल चुका हूँ मैं उसे दोबारा नहीं खेलूँगा
but what I can tell you
God of War में भी हाँ yes
that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day, it feels like. Up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than
okay यार हमजा
You actually got to direct one of the episodes?
take care यार
Yes, I think that really speaks to
inshallah take care
Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay. Come on out.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it wasn't.
यार अभी तक मैंने पूरा देखा नहीं है मतलब 4 एपिसोड देखे ना तो फर्स्ट 2 बहुत ज़बरदस्त थे बल्कि सब भी अच्छे हैं यार मुझे तो सारे अच्छे लग रहे हैं अभी तक सब बेहतरीन है
On the internet, there's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've
except
had
for today.
Except for today. Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew. is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game. Was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but
हाँ exactly. First July को आ रहा है.
I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be
48 यार, come on. Fuck this यार, मतलब मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि कोई और प्रॉपर अनाउंसमेंट है. I think just remake अनाउंस कर देंगे शायद अभी, और there is no God of War. Come on यार.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it.
उसके काफी लंबे एपिसोड्स होंगे लास्ट वाले. Yes.
All right, let's take a look at the Last of Us Part 1.
Okay, आ गई boys. यही थी मेरे ख्याल से सबसे बड़ी अनाउंसमेंट इनकी. Part 1 remake.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
Last of Us 2 के ग्राफिक्स में उन्होंने Last of Us 1 को डाल दिया.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction?
यार मैं तो नहीं लेने वाला ये गेम. Obviously PC पे जब आएगी तब देखी जाएगी.
Performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah, actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything?
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC.
हाँ, आपके लिए अच्छा है यार, अगर आपने खेली नहीं है, जिसने खेली नहीं है, obviously वो फिर खेलेगा अब इसको.
When was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing part
never played
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of Part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough. With this.
I can't wait to go back because it was. You guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
it's really when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this again to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye, and you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right,
and shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going.
बिल्कुल ही बकवास था यार, ठीक है. और ये इनकी सबसे बड़ी अनाउंसमेंट लास्ट ऑफ अस रीमेक, मतलब कम ऑन यार. टोटली डिसअपॉइंटेड यार, कुछ भी नहीं था खास मेरे लिए इसमें. तो खैर कोई बात नहीं. स्टिल मैं लाइव आया इसके लिए और आई गॉट टू स्पेंड टाइम विद यू गाइस. तो थैंक यू यार जिसने भी ज्वाइन किया. और मैं अब मेरी अपडेट्स के लिए आपको पता है कि कहाँ पे मैं होऊंगा. मेरे इंस्टाग्राम और मेरे फेसबुक पे और सून मेरे यूट्यूब पे भी, ठीक है. ओके बॉयज़, और ओके थैंक यू यार सुभान, ठीक है यार. आप शुरू से एंड तक मेरी स्ट्रीम में रहे हो, तो थैंक यू सो मच यार. अपना ख्याल रखना. टेक केयर.